Hello again, I'm your Full Sail Student Podcast host, Alan Close. I'm currently only a student, certifiably at least. However, I make a variety of different styles of electronic music. Being an electronic music artist slash producer is indeed one of my only real goals in life, and it is what I believe I was put into human rotation to accomplish. Our focus right now is not me. Our focus is electronic music. More specifically, electronic music manifested at the hands of Mr. Steven Ellison, better known by his moniker Flying Lotus. Ellison is a tall, shy Afro-American man hailing from the Winnetka suburb of Los Angeles, California. Ellison is the young nephew of Alice and John Coltrane. His music reflects a lot of that, and his creations have gone to shape a lot of the popular electronic and hip-hop music that has been pumped out of the city of Los Angeles. The influence of Ellison's work knows nothing of boundaries, spreading across the globe, grabbing new listeners every day, holding their ears hostage. The depth and genius behind Flying Lotus's music revolves around the technically peculiar way it is constructed and deconstructed back and forth. It is engineered in a way that makes it stand out almost immediately to people who consider themselves critical listeners. The technical achievements Ellison has introduced to his work since its conception in the early to mid 2000s could form a robust and long-scrolling Wikipedia entry. While genius, aesthetically fulfilling, and altogether well-rounded music, Flying Lotus is not something that the masses ever get to engage, which is extremely depressing fact. You'll never be able to flip on the radio and hear a track like 1983 pouring out of your speakers. Popular music will never embrace Flying Lotus or his fellow Los Angeles electronic beat music accomplices, simply because the music is viewed as being too artsy and not enough of an instant moneymaker, despite its obviously very large and growing fan base. The same can be said for any medium of art produced with true passion and intellect, rather than only being motivated by monetary possibilities. The reason an artist like Flying Lotus deserves to be studied and revered by both music creators and listeners is because of his ability to be followed. He nearly single-handedly created a new genre of music altogether, based around extremely experimental, instrumental hip-hop pieces. The music is simply a living, breathing milestone for instrumental electronic music everywhere. What was being done first by groups like Kraftwerk is in many ways being fully realized by artists like Flying Lotus, full of electronic assaults with unlimited potential. Steven Ellison has an unflinching impact on me as both an artist in the music industry and as a listener because of how his music is created and the aesthetics that it contains and attempts to capture. It is all created because it had to be, rather than having some kind of underlying purpose, like for specific production purposes or strictly for money. It's just brilliant material. I initially found many of his tracks to be 100% jaw-dropping and also discouraging. I've learned everything I know about how to make music from listening to Flying Lotus. Everything from sidechain compression to how to create an ever-evolving beat pattern within your song. And despite my envious attitude toward Ellison's music in regards to my own, I feel like I'm catching up slowly but surely, along with everyone else who clutches at the Flying Lotus coattails. We would all like to say that we're not, but we totally are.